Perfect. Then we are ready to go. If you happen to have a question and you do not want to talk to me because we are recording this and uploading it to YouTube, you can just write your question in the chat and ping me on the question. I will answer it then. All right, so let's start with the fundamentals. So, always starting the same way with our tax, because we got a lot of questions for our taxes. Why do we need them? Why is it at 15%? So let's take a look at it. So our buy tax is 15% and also our sell tax is 15%. This is a flat tax. We need this to maintain and to further push and develop this project. 8% of the taxes are used for BUSD reflections. This is a stable coin. You can do with your reflections whatever you want. They are not tied to our project. The way the contract works is pretty simple. So the contract is collecting the tax in our token at a certain threshold collected. Right now the threshold is set at 150 billion. The next cell appearing will trigger the contract sell. So the contract will sell the 150 billion tokens collected. You can see them in Dextools appearing as either 3 or 4 cells in a row. It's 3 if, for example, I trigger the contract by just selling one banks, because a one bank cell is simply too low to appear, for example, in Dextools. And it is 4 cells in a row if a normal cell is triggering the contract. After the contract sell, the contract starts to just distribute the BUSD reflections. It might take some time to appear in your wallet. You just be patient there. You can just sit back. Everything is automated. You do not need to claim anything or something like this. The way this works is with every transaction happening, roughly 4 to 8 wallets will receive their reflections. There is a way to manually claim your rewards in our dashboard, so you could connect your wallet to our dashboard and just manually claim the rewards there. I would advise not to do so, simply for the fact that you would have to pay the gas fee yourself. So the best way is to just sit back, wait, and let the dollars drip in over time. 4% are used for marketing and our fund. 2% are used for a manual buyback and burn, and 1% is automatically added into our liquidity. So for the manual buyback and burns, we are constantly buying back in smaller charges, and we are collecting the tokens to burn them at a appropriate amount. So right now we have, I think, roughly 11 or 12 trillion tokens burned in total, which is quite a lot, since we only did it through the buyback and burn. We did not keep any tokens back for burns. So every single token which is burned was bought back through our buyback and burn tax. So this for the taxes. The way our token, or what is the goal for our project? What is the ultimate goal in the long run? So the main goal is pretty simple. We want to generate passive income. The first step was implementing the BUSD rewards. There is one problem with BUSD rewards. It is a straightforward problem. Every single reward token has this problem. We are always dependent on our trade volume. Of course, things are working very, very nice. If the volume is pretty high, let's say at, for example, 500K per 24 hours, then a lot of BUSD rewards are getting generated. But if we have lower volume days, there are not that many rewards being distributed. Yeah, and this is also why this form of income, it is a form of income, but it is not sustainable in the long run. This is also the reason why a simple reward token itself would not be sustainable in the long run. So what are we planning in the future, yeah, to just to add different income streams. Um, we started the main utility, our community fund already. We will take a look at the community fund in a second. And additionally, we are looking to add a lot of different things into our ecosystem. For example, a launchpad. Yeah, our own launchpad. For the people not knowing what a actual launchpad is, it is something like Pink Sale or DX Sale, for example. The twist is that every single addition into our ecosystem will always somehow or in one way generate passive income for the holders. So for example, for a launchpad, it would be through the fees which we take from projects which want to launch on our launchpad. So parts of the fees will get distributed additionally to every single holder. So this is the main goal and also the way we are going with this project. The main goal is always passive income and the generation of passive income. Pretty simple, but again, not an not an easy task at all. Yeah, not an easy task at all. But we have a little bit of a different approach to this whole passive income thing. So let's take a look at our main utility, our Bankers Whale Fund. The strategy for the fund is, yeah, let's say quite simple. Um, let's just take a look. So we are collecting money in the marketing wallet. We are using parts of this money for actual fund investments. So right now, for example, if you are checking the fund, we are just collecting right now BNB to yeah to build up our treasury. But we need some quite a good amount of money to actually build up the treasury itself for the fund. So right now I think there are roughly sitting in the fund like 31 BNB just sitting there being ready um, to be invested for the treasury. So this is how we are growing the fund. Yeah, of course, the more volume we are generating, the more money will flow into the fund itself. The investments themselves, so we as a team, we are vetting the investments. We are taking a look at different projects, at different ways of generating yield for the fund. Keep in mind, the fund is not actively traded. Yeah, so we do not want to swing trade any projects in the fund. Of course, if we are investing in an ICO and this ICO, like for example, after 6 months, just makes a, for example, 100x, of course, we will dollar cost average a little bit out of the investment just to secure some profits, which then can be distributed or either compounded into the fund itself. So after the vetting process is done, we will set up a poll for the community. In the end, always the community will decide which addition should be made into the fund itself. So the last poll we took, if you go through our pinned messages, for example, in the Telegram chat, the last poll we took was for an actual treasury, just to spread the risk overall for the fund through different chains, and also in addition with some blue chip tokens, blue chip cryptos, just very big cryptos, as for example Bitcoin, Ethereum, or something like this. A very important part for the fund, I have to say. A very good addition. The community decided to add this addition, and it was a smart decision of the community. I can tell. Um, yes, and after the community voted for a project to be added, we will then proceed to dollar cost average our investment into the different investment cases. We are only dollar cost averaging into the projects because we are looking to hold them long term. So we are looking for, yeah, long-term projects with a good long-term potential as well. Yeah, this is a important side note for the fund itself. Since we do not want to actively, yeah, swing trade for the short term, we are looking for teams and projects which are able to pull off something special in the long run. Once the fund yield is being kicked off, because right now we are compounding into the fund itself, but once we are ready to distribute parts of the yield, of course every holder will participate in this yield generation of the fund. Just keep in mind the potential we have with the fund here. Since we are a long-term project, over time, you will see the fund growing every single week. So every single week, it depends on the volume, yeah, but every single week, if we keep, for example, a let's say rough volume of around 200 to 500K per week, um, then this generates a couple $1,000s for the fund, which are added into the fund. Um, and just keep this in mind, the potential we have as a community with the fund. It is very, very big. Yeah, the potential is very, very big because the fund won't stop to grow. Yeah, it will never stop to grow. We will always keep on adding to the fund, adding and adding and adding and dollar cost averaging into the different investments. And at some point, the fund will generate a lot of yield. Yeah, this yield generated is completely independent of our token. Yeah, in the later stages, the yield will be like parts of the yield will also be completely independent of the crypto space itself. Yeah, and this is a very important fact. This is one way to generate a sustainable form of income in the long run. Yeah, of course, this needs some time to build up. Yeah, just keep this in mind. This is not a utility which we just simply develop and then we are able to start it right off. Yeah, this kind of utility needs time to build. This is also the the reason why we started it very early. Yeah, why we started building it very early, because every single dollar which runs into the fund itself is working for the fund over the time. Yeah, this is an very important side note here. So right now, am I allowed? Ah, here, now I'm allowed to switch. So right now, this is changing already because I'm stressing this in every single AMA. This is just the very, very early distribution we came up for the fund. Yeah, we needed an easy way to invest smaller amounts of money into different projects. This will change also in the future. Of course, we are looking into different things, as for example, yield farming, properties in the metaverse, mining, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we are looking into it, but we cannot add every single thing which we want to add into the fund at once. Yeah, we simply do not have the money for for these different things right now. Especially if you think about something like mining, you need quite a decent amount of money to start a proper mining investment. But right now, roughly 10% added into ICOs, 20% used for staking, and roughly 30% used in different reward tokens. As you can already see, we also with the projects which we are investing in. So if you want to make a suggestion for a project to be added, always keep in mind that this project or this business we want to invest in needs to somehow generate passive income for us. Yeah, if it's through staking or through rewards or something else, we need a way to generate passive income for us, since we are not a fund which is just swing trading in the project. As we said before, if an ICO makes a decent amount of profit, of course we will dollar cost average parts of the profit out. But in the end, we are always looking. So the main goal is to reach decent wallet sizes in the projects, to reach a decent size for the fund, a nice position to hold. And this especially takes a lot longer if we are Yeah, for example, investing in Evergrow coin. Yeah, because Evergrow coin is sitting at a pretty high market cap, and this just takes longer for us to reach a decent wallet size, which then, of course, generates a good amount of passive income for the fund. 40% here are displayed as cash. It is displayed as cash because this is just a reserve which we can use later on. This cash reserve we did mainly hold in BNB at the moment, since we have been only investing very early on in different BSC projects. Of course, right now, since we are, right now about to start our cross-chain investments in Ethereum, in Bitcoin, in Algorand, and in Matic. Of course, this will also change for this whole cash reserve. Yeah, it will not only be held in BNB for sure. That's why we had the poll for the treasury. But this chart will change a lot. Yeah, this is nothing fixed. This is nothing which we really need to stick to. Yeah, this is just a rough orientation of the way we want to go with the fund, because the fund is a very important part for our token. And just keep in mind, every single day the fund is growing step by step. And at some point, especially if it reaches holdings of, let's say 1 million, 5 million, 10 million and upwards, this fund will generate a decent amount of yield, which we can then, let me jump into the next part, which we can then, at least parts of it, distribute to every single one in here. So 75% of the yield generated will be distributed to our holders. 25% here are used for marketing/charity. Marketing, of course, if we do not need any additional marketing funds, we will just use this to compound into the fund itself, just to help it growing faster. The charity part is just a sustainable way which we can provide to donate to charity without taking active money out of the project. Because as we saw before, with the way taxes work, we would either collect a charity tax in the form of our token and would be forced to sell our token to be able to donate to charity, or the contract itself would need to sell our token over time, just to have the, that's for example BNB or BUSD or something else ready, which we can then use to donate. So this, again, a way to donate to charity, a sustainable way of donating, and additionally without taking active money out of the project. So this 75%, this can be a lot in the future. Just keep this in mind again. The potential is very, very big here. Yeah, if we reach a big size with the fund itself, which we will reach at some point, yeah, because we won't stop to run this project. Doesn't matter what happens in the future, but the fund will grow every single day, every single week. The fund won't stop to invest if it reaches 10 million, and the fund also won't stop to invest if it reaches 100 million in total holdings. So just keep this in mind. At some point, the fund will generate a lot of money. Yeah, especially once we are adding the different investment cases, for example, mining or properties in the metaverse. Yeah, then the things get very, very interesting with the fund. And then we have a way to additionally create passive income without being dependent of our token at all. Yeah, our token could have zero volume and would be generating zero BUSD rewards, but still our fund would provide a sustainable form of passive income, since we are spreading the investments out in a very, very wide range throughout the crypto space, and maybe if we are able to pull it off later on, even in the real world. So a lot of potential with this fund, especially for the holders. Just keep in mind, this fund distribution, um, it is the same logic applied as for the BUSD rewards. So the more tokens you are holding, the more of the actual fund yield you will receive personally. But there's also no minimum amount of holdings tied to it. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if someone is holding 1 million banks or if someone is holding 1 trillion banks. Yeah, this doesn't matter at all. Everyone is qualified to receive yield of the fund itself. So just keep this in mind, because we do not want to, yeah, to set a minimum qualification for the fund itself. Okay, so this for the basics. Yeah, the basics of our token. Do we have questions? Again, if you do not want to talk to me, just drop it in the chat. I can't wait for our blue chip investments. Yes, yes. That's why we are right now, you will see if you take a look into the fund itself, we are stacking up BNBs. Yeah. At some days there are more added, some days there are not that many BNBs added, but we are stacking up the BNBs just to start the blue chip investments and the cross-chain investments for the actual risk management. Yes, yes, Flamebull. I didn't forget that, don't worry. I had just a huge backlog of work, which I needed really to take care of. Otherwise, I would run into problems next week. But don't worry. Yes, I did not forget this one. Can't see a raised hand right now. Can't see. I just wait if someone drops a question in here. But we can also take a look. Pop, 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 pop. Give me a second. Whoops. Here. This was the wrong one. Whoops. Oh. This was not right. Yo, am I? Now, thank you. For the people which are yes, Lucas, I can show it to you in a second. So for the people which are potential investors or new investors or not that familiar with our website and our dashboard, just visit our website. Drop the link. Give me a second. We'll drop it additionally in here. Just take a look at it. A lot of information on this website. You can take a look at the roadmap. Of course, this will be extended. Just keep in mind you can scroll down here, because we already saw some people which did not notice that you can actually scroll down in our roadmap, and a lot of different information's added in here. It is updated in a constant way. Yeah, because we did build this website as the foundation early on, and now we are constantly adding to the website. A very important part for our website is this part in the top right corner, the tab. So you can just open the tab, it will open a new window, and here you are able to see basically our reward dashboard the first time. What you are able to do here, just give me a second, I will just quickly grab a random wallet so we can take a look at it. Hello, can we please move on? Yeah, just let's give BSC scan a second. It is actually slow right now. Yeah, just give me a second. We can take a look in a second. So, who had a question? Lucas. Yes, you're in the AMA. Perfect. You can take a look in our tab. Right here is a button with calculator. You can, yeah, and add a random amount of banks, like for example your desired bag of banks, and then you can play around here. Um, just leave the circulating supply for the moment at 500 trillion because we need to switch the numbers in the circulating supply. Just keep this at 500 trillion if you are playing around, and then you can take a look at different volume levels. So just for your, as a reference, I think the highest volume we had so far was 500,000 daily, and then you can either put in your holdings or you can put in um, your desired bag, for example. Or you can just play around and take a look at at what wallet size you are reaching your desired BUSD rewards. Just always keep in mind they are always dependent mainly on the daily volume. So if we have a high daily volume, as for example with let's say 500, 250 or 1 million, you will see a lot of BUSD rewards flowing. But again, we are only, what you think it was even 600k. Yeah, I think we were roughly touching 600k at the peak, which is amazing since we are only a few weeks old. Was pretty amazing this time. But of course, this was a lot was going on in this time. But now, right now, with the macro market, of course, things are slowing down a little bit with the world waiting on the Fed decision, the world waiting on um, yeah, this whole Russian-Ukraine thing, what will happen there, and yeah, just a scared market overall, you can tell. But you see it throughout the crypto space. Of course, there's a lot of trading going on in the blue chips like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or something like this. But the altcoins right now are overall, yeah, more silent than usual and more sell pressure overall in the altcoins has been appearing than usual. Yeah, this is just due to this macro market. It's a very, very rough market situation right now, which we are sitting in. Um, any listing on Bitmart, Lbank? Yes, in the future. In the future. Just always keep in mind the first thing we will tackle for us is in the near future will be the SafeMoon swap listing. We will apply for it. There are some things yeah, tied to a SafeMoon swap listing, which is that you need to be registered as a company and you also need a docs team. I will go into the doxing part in a second. But this is the first thing we want to tackle on. But yes, we have connections to different exchanges. Bup, 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 bup. 1 inch and DEX is maybe better. Yes, that's also what we figured out for now. We need to go for other decentralized exchanges, as for example SafeMoonSwap, and then it is always a step-by-step process. Yeah, we cannot just simply go out now and just list on Bitmart, for example. Yeah, this is a bigger task we need to fulfill. But of course, we want to tackle it over time. Keep in mind, we are just a few weeks old, and we started as a 80k market cap pre-sale, which is very, very low. And we have been performing very nice, even in this rough market conditions. So yes, a step-by-step thing. SFM exchange listing is a smart move for future. Well, I can't see it because of the tags. Uh, because of yes, yes, definitely. Um, what you can see if you are following this whole SafeMoon swap thing and the actual listing things, you can see a lot of exposure created for the project if you are able to list on SafeMoon. Yeah, this is a big chunk of exposure. And also keep in mind, yeah, it doesn't matter if, because it's like, I have the feeling there are always two different kinds of people. So either you are you love SafeMoon and the idea behind it, and you love the way this works at the moment, or either you are, yeah, more of a SafeMoon, let's say SafeMoon hater, yeah, which is not bad at all. Everyone can think about any project the way he wants to, but just keep in mind with the SafeMoon swap listing um, and the potential exchange they are working on. Yeah, so this exchange should be able um, to to have tokenomics on an exchange. Yeah, a centralized exchange, not a DEX. Yeah, as it is with the SafeMoon swap right now. So a centralized exchange, as for example Binance is. They want to add tokenomics in it, and I think you have very good chances to be listed on the SafeMoon centralized exchange if you are already listed on the SafeMoon decentralized exchange. So this could help out with a lot of trouble with the whole exchange listing things, because just keep this in mind also if you are going to for a exchange listing. It is not working the way that you are simply reaching out to them and they say, all right, we waited for you, we will just list you next week. Yeah, this is not the way it works. There's a very big process behind a exchange listing. And if we are able to simplify some of these processes in the future, of course, this will help us a lot. Um, yes, what did I want to do before? I wanted to fetch just a random wallet, not a very huge wallet. Let's just pick a random one in here. Oops, need to actually fetch the wallet. And we can go back to the dep. So calculator part is done. I will just quickly show you something with our dashboard itself. So you just are able to copy um, your wallet address, or basically you are able to copy any wallet address, and you can put this wallet address in here. You just have to copy paste it in. There is no need to actually connect your wallet to the dashboard. Yeah, just simply enough to copy paste it in, and then you have a quick overview of the total you earned so far, of the rewards not claimed, so the rewards which have been sold already with the contract sell but are not distributed yet for your wallet or for the wallet you put in here at the top. And you always will see a total distributed. So this total distributed, this is something I notice right now because I think one or roughly 1.5 weeks ago we have been hitting the $100,000 mark of distribution, total distribution, and now in a very short time span we did more than double the total amount distributed. So yes, of course, this will also change a lot in the future. I am already looking forward once we are breaking the 1 million mark here. Yeah, because of course, this is something I am really looking forward to. But yes, again, a simple way, if you really want to manually claim the rewards which are sitting in here, you are able to connect your wallet to the dashboard and then claim the rewards. Just keep in mind you would always have to pay the gas fee yourself. So we did implement it because people wanted it in there, but we would always advise not to do so. Yeah, it's just simply not needed. Yeah, this you shouldn't be in a situation in which you really need the rewards right now and you are willing to pay the gas fee yourself to get the rewards. All right, then we can take a look in here. You will also see, if you switch to this point here, an overview of the fund itself. Every single holding we have is displayed in here, so nothing which is not appearing in the fund itself. As you see right now, we are stacking up BNBs since a few days, just to be able to make our cross-chain investments. Will there be a Bankers app in the future? There might be, yes. Of course, if we are growing, yeah, we will implement a lot of different stuff. Yeah, a lot of smaller things, which we consider as smaller in the future. Ah, we have the car ticker again. So wait, let's just take a look. We can, or with the total rewards distributed, we have been reaching a Bentley Mulsanne speed, which is it's amazing. This is where we came from, yes. When we started this car ticker, we had been able to buy this nice BMW. Um, I like the car ticker. All right. So you are always able to take a look at the actual fund holdings. Yeah. In the top or in this top part of the fund, you will always have a direct display of the wallet itself. Yeah, so this part is fetching the data directly from our fund wallet and is then displaying it in here. Of course, we have the control over what is being displayed because a lot of weird tokens have been airdropped in this fund wallet already. Yeah, these are if you have something appearing in your wallet, just do not interact with it. Yeah. Um, Most of them will be like, for example, dust attacks or something like this. Just leave them be. Do not actually interact with them at all. Down here you will see staked portions. um, this of course is not, yeah, we are not able to fetch the information for staked portions directly out of our wallet, because if you are staking something, you will most likely send the tokens into the staking contract. So we added all of this manually and are displaying it manually. So again, you see a overall live ticker of the of our actual fund. One thing you will see is our own token. Keep in mind, we do not have the goal to buy our own token with the fund. We never bought a single token, and we will most likely never buy a single token of our own token, simply for the fact that because this fund wants to be completely independent of our token. Yeah, if we are buying even more of our token, then the fund will be somehow, yeah, dependent again from our trade volume. So this tokens you see here is a part of the team vesting, which we as a team waived on, and we did put it into the fund, just to help the fund to compound. Yeah, with the BUSD rewards. We could, this could be interesting. Give me a second. We could just take a look of how much money the fund received from this team vesting, which we did put into the fund. You will see the idea was to help the fund compound with the BUSD rewards. And we can take a look in a second. Right now, just need to switch back. So the fund received a total amount of $2,410 in total since we did put the team vesting in there. So this was the idea. Yeah, we used this $2,410 for the fund just to help it growing. Yeah. What do you guys do when it says insufficient output selling? Insufficient output. The first thing I would think of is adjust your slippage. It's the first thing I would think of. So again, here again, pretty nice to see it. You see here rewards not claimed. So if if I right now wanted to really claim this rewards not claimed, I could just simply connect the wallet to the dashboard, the fund wallet, and then I would be able to manually claim the rewards. But again, yeah, it's not needed at all. Don't do it. There's no rush for the rewards. They will drip in anyways. how about, oh, wait, give me a second. Now, how about reducing whales from big sales slash rug pull? Uh, I do not understand the question actually. Like, is this meant that you want to reduce the amount of whales we have in our project? I'll just wait a second until this is done. I would like the team to look at the safe low MC project. Teams like you guys always present. LLC, very charity based utilities. Just send me the project, Jonathan. Just DM me with some informations for the project and I can take a look when I have time.
Thank you. No rush. Just that I've been with them for a while. They remind me of what I found here, the community, the the team always being there to help and answer questions, everything. And I find they're not getting enough attention, like let's say pump and dump shit coins do and stuff like that. And very organic. They haven't really marketed or paid shillers or promoters. Uh, yeah, I think for a low market cap, for a long term vision. If you guys want to have a look, I'll send you the information.
All right, yes, send me. Please send me, like, for example, the Telegram and or the website. Yeah, and then we can just keep in mind it might take some time for us to actually vet them because we are drowning in work right now. um, I mean, okay, I mean minimizes big investors from big sales. Um, okay, so we cannot stop and will not stop anyone from selling. This is always, yeah, everyone has, of course, the freedom to do whatever he wants to. And we will not stop anyone from selling. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it is a big holder or if it is a small holder. Yeah, it's always their choice. I can tell you, like the very big wallets we have, we are in contact with them. And you might have noticed there was a transfer from a very, very big wallet, from a very big holder we have, to another wallet. This transfer was into a cold wallet. Yeah. So for example, this particular whale is in for the long term. Yeah, the long run. This is the purpose he is in here, or this person is in here. And I can also assure you, since we started as a very low cap project, we are aware of most of the bigger wallets. Of course, we are not aware of every single wallet holder which is holding a trillion upwards. Yeah, this would not be possible for us, and this is also not the intention we have. But the big wallets, um, we are in contact with. And again, if someone in here which is holding a bigger amount, let's say 1 trillion upwards, and is thinking of, or is in a situation in which he thinks, all right, I want to sell my holdings off, just contact us, team, just contact the team about the situation because we are willing to buy back the tokens directly from the holder. Yeah, of course we cannot do it if no one is contacting us. um, about selling another token for BNB to buy more banks. Be sure that you have enough BNB. This is another thing I could just think of very quickly. Awesome, since you are in contact with whales, holding with... Yes, yes, of course, we are in contact with most of the very big wallets, but I can also show you, since we are still in here, I could also show you an example, let's say, for example, of this wallet here. Yeah, doesn't matter at all right now. And let's just take a look. Is this the right one? No. Give me a second. Oh, I didn't copy it at all. So let's... Alright. Let's just take a look at... Okay, right now I can't... It doesn't want me to. Is it able for this one here? Aha, for this one we are able. Alright, so let's just take a look at a bigger wallet. Okay, it just randomly picked any of the very big wallets. So this wallet, yeah, I don't know since or in what time frame this wallet is actually holding our token, but this particular wallet did receive nearly $10,000 in, let's say, a rough time of 7 to 8 weeks. And we didn't even have a high consistent volume, yeah, which we will reach at some point. Just to yeah, to show you guys something about whales, about especially whales in our project. This whales we have most likely went through this whole sideways movement we had very, very early on. So they did never sell before. Yeah, it doesn't matter if our token was going up, going down. At one point we have been nearly at pre-sale price. Um, it did not matter to the whales. Yeah, they have been with us and have been sticking to us since a very, very long time already. And now with volume picking up slowly, yeah, it's always a slow step-by-step process. Like this particular wallet made nearly $10,000 in BUSD rewards. Now just imagine what this wallet would make if we have a consistent volume of just 500,000 trading volume. We could, yeah, just give me a second. We could just take this amount. Was it this wallet? Yes, this wallet we have been taking a look on. We could just enter this in here. I think I have to delete all this. Oh, this is not good. So just let me check the number really quick. Yes, this should be fitting. So yeah, again, this market cap, right now we are sitting roughly there. Let's just say 500,000. Is this now? No. So if we have a daily volume, and this whales are aware of this part here, okay? If we have a daily volume of 500,000, which we all know is not that much as a daily volume. Yeah, this is a high daily volume for a early project, but for projects in or businesses in later stages, a lot of projects have more than 500,000 daily volume. Yeah. Now let's take out this whole market situation right now at this time. Yeah, because this whole market situation is just yeah, bad at the moment. But this whale could make more than $1,100 in daily reflections with a daily volume of 500,000. Why would this whale sell off? Since he already was most likely with us since we launched, for a very long period, a very long time period. Um, he did trust the team, he did trust the process at all, because otherwise he would have sold off very early already, and he wouldn't have been adding into his bag over this whole time. Why would he sell off something like this? This is more than $1,100 per day, potentially. Not even included the fund rewards. Yeah, this is not even included in this calculation, since we are not right now distributing fund yield. There is like so from my point of view, yeah, there is no reason, if he was with us already for such a long time, there is no reason to sell this off. Like literally. I saw that. Yeah, who knows? Maybe this is Moneybin's wallet. I don't know. I just picked one randomly. Yes, but this is something you need to understand. Ron, how many tokens does that wallet have? Let me take a look. It is a little bit short of 20 trillion tokens, Ron. A little bit short of 20 trillion tokens. But overall, yeah, even if we take, let's take like, oh, I can leave this number out. Let's take this number here. Give me a second. Need to delete all this stuff here. Again, this is like, for example, 11 trillion. Yeah, which is also a big amount. With 11 trillion and 500,000 daily volume, this is just more than $690 per day in a single day. And this is the potential this whales have been seeing in the project. Yeah, since of course we are adding this additional income source, which is completely independent of this volume here. Yeah, it doesn't matter for our fund what volume we generate over 24 hours. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. But of course, since we are applying the same logic as for the BUSD rewards, um, at some point the fund yield will also reach this point additionally for the holder. And this is the potential you need to see. Like, there is, I would say, no reason to sell the complete wallet for a whale. Yeah, of course, profit taking and some things like this are going on. Yes, the Trilly Club. Let's put 1 trillion. Let me just copy it. Actually, so this, yeah, let's just take this one. This is one and a half. I need to delete this part, delete this. So this is for the Trillionaire Club. Yeah, Trillionaire Club is still very likely achievable right now. Yeah, at this point. At this point, even more. And in this Trillionaire Club, this is like a salary for free. Yeah, the people would receive for free, basically. And this is also the reason why this is so interesting. Yeah, just to hold it long term. Just keep in mind, the fund is getting built on every single day. And the fund won't stop to build like tomorrow. Yeah, we won't stop to build the fund when it reaches 1 million or something like this. So with the potential of the fund just additionally added on top of the daily reflections, and the fund being a very, yeah, most likely a very stable way of generating this income additionally. This has a lot of potential, since we are still very early, like very early. Just to let the people know, which missed yesterday's AMA, because we are, yeah, right now not announcing it throughout the whole social media place because we are still planning this whole thing out. We have a live event in Switzerland. This live event will be in Zug. This is just like a part of Switzerland. Um, it's a very rich part of Switzerland overall. A very rich part. This live event will take place on the 17th and 18th of March. Right now we are planning it. So the way this live event works, we as a team are going down to, also from Germany, we are going to Swiss, and we will meet very interesting people there. So the invitations are right now going out. These are very interesting people. I won't give any details out for the people, of course. Um, but this event includes, yeah, let's say the doxing for at least part of the team. And additionally, it is a huge chance for us because basically what you can think of is we are pitching our project to, yeah, let's just say potential whales. Let's just keep it this way, yeah. And also for potential partnerships with bigger companies. This is a big step. And right now, of course, the event is getting planned, so we are lucky we have some nice holders of Swiss Zug, which invested in here, brought some people in, basically loved the idea of our project, they loved the way the team works, and they proposed this live event to us. They said, "Hey, watch, let's do it this way. We are planning it, we are promoting it. The only thing you need to do is to come to Swiss for this 2 days, and you can pitch your idea to a yeah a let's say very interesting people down there. They are handling everything. They are handling the invitations. The 17th of March and the 18th of March. This is when this event will take place. So again, this is something we are working on the background. Um, very interesting people which we will
Hello.
meet there. Ah, hello Nimrod. How are you? Or was
Good,
it you,
good. How
Nimrod?
are you?
Yes. Yes, nice.
That's good. How you doing, Paul?
Yeah, doing fine. A lot of work to do, but since I love to work on the project, it's no problem at all.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. I had a question about Ciano. I don't know if you know him.
Fi Fiano? Just help me out
Ciano
there.
or Cino. He's the CEO of Pink Seal.
I only know Saul.
Yeah, something like that. It's a weird name, but I wanted to know if you guys do AMAs with them.
Didn't do AMAs with them, no. But we could do in the future, yes, because we still have, of course, the connections to Pink Sale, of course. Um, we might be looking into this one.
Yeah, nah, cause they really have good like population that we can build too from there.
Definitely, yeah, because also, if you have something like Nimrod had, for example, right now with the Pink Sale AMA suggestion or something like this, please just drop it to us. Yeah, either in an AMA as Nimrod has done. So basically, thank you for this one, Nimrod. We have already been looking at different places to take AMAs because it helps a lot with exposure. And of course, AMA is let's say, the easiest way to teach new people about the project. Yeah, you won't have the chance to teach
Mm.
people about the project if you are just going for
You
a
want to walk?
promo call or something like
What you
this.
said?
Yeah.
You just want your hands in here? Oh,
So
okay.
again, if
You
you
good?
have some,
Yeah.
is this? Okay. So basically, a very nice method of using this. But yes, I think I have still the conversation with Saul around, so I can just hit him up for a potential AMA. I will do this later on, Nimrod. Thank you for the suggestion. Bop, 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 bop. No, let me just. I need to. I don't know who is unmuted actually. Just I think someone was talking to his kid like a few seconds before. Just be aware that your microphone is open. All right, it's muted now. Just so, yeah. Thank you for this one. Balboa, what have you been? My chat was jumping around. Sounds very exciting. Yes, it is actually very exciting. We are looking forward to this one. So this is like an important step in Swiss for our project. Yeah, it could be a potential game changer since this is, yeah, let's just say very interesting people down there and very nice connection we could potentially build there. Bup, 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 bup. LB4, you did hit me up in the DM. Yeah, don't worry about this one, LB4. I'll take care of it. Don't worry at all. Okay, do we have additional questions? Something not clear at the moment? Yes, no problem, no problem. I just needed some time because I had a big backlog of work today, and yes, my little baby boy, of course, sometimes also needs a bit of attention. Yeah, just getting into this whole work-life balance thing a lot right now. Why can't we move AMAs to Zoom? Okay, this is a new one. Never heard this before. In last couple of years, majority of people should know how. Okay, this is true with Zoom, and will allow people who are not in Telegram to join live. Like how many people are using Zoom? Because I don't think a lot of people want to use Zoom for AMAs. Yeah, the thing is, I completely understand the approach because I am aware some people are, for example, not using Telegram, they are using only Discord and the other way around. So we thought of maybe making a mix of Twitter Spaces and Telegram. Yeah, this might be an option, but I think it should be also fine to have it running at the same time. So Twitter Space plus Telegram AMA at the same time shouldn't be a problem at all. Assume you need to send a link in email to all holders. Yeah, bit hard with email again. I have a new baby boy too. A big part of why I am so interested in passive income. Yes, I can tell you this. If you have a new addition into your family, like basically your family, yeah, with a kid, it will change a lot of things up. Also will change a lot of maybe like change a lot the way I did view some things. Definitely true, Nathan. Definitely true. Hard to keep up right now. I gotta say, you're one of the most likable and down to earth CFOs in the cryptos. Yeah, don't worry, I'm very based. But the whole team, I can assure you, is very, very grounded. Yeah, we are. Yeah, yeah, we are just part of the community, trying to lead things into the right direction. This is like our approach, Cyrus, but really appreciate it. Yeah, really appreciate that people which are active in here also see that we are trying to do the best um, in our approach with the business itself. More important is to get more into Twitter and grow the community. Yes. So we had again this Twitter Spaces thing, and I think it should be. I never tried it. Yeah, but we should be able to run basically Twitter Spaces and Telegram at the same time. Yeah, we shouldn't. Like, if anyone knows about this, just let me know. If this is possible to basically run it at the same time, I don't think we should have a problem. I will just simply test it out, because if we are able to, we would not even need to split the AMAs between Twitter Spaces and Telegram. We could just have them running at the same time. Yes, Moneybin, this would be really nice. Yes, and of course Discord as well, since we have our Discord. So if you haven't been joining the Discord because you're just joined into the community, just keep in mind we do also have a Discord in which you can take part of the community. Still growing it. It is a very, very new addition in our social media appearance. But of course we are adding more and more over time. Discord link, doesn't it drop the Discord if I... Oh yeah. Thank you, Flamebull, and thank you, Rose, and thank you, AJ. Rose going crazy again. So yes, also on the Discord we are running some giveaways sometimes through bots on the Discord. So always a good idea to just join into the Discord. I know some people do not like Discord, but the other way around, some people also do not like Telegram. Need to open a general or main chat page. Like, I did read this a lot already, but I think we do have this like main English chat. Like, Crestcom, if I am wrong, let me know. Because Raleigh says no, but I do not have Discord open right now. I never been to the chat. I never been to Telegram AMA, and this is my first time ever. Looking forward to grow up all together. I really yes, thank you. And yeah, we are having this AMAs daily, and if basically another very important part, if anyone in here runs into a question at some point which, for example, confuses him, just let us know. Yeah, it is very important that you let us know. Just ask the question. As we said before, we don't consider like critical things or something like this as food. So yeah, just be sure. What if you live off of the BUSD rewards? Is this generally a benefit tax-wise? Hard to say, Nathan, because taxes are different from country to country. So AJ and me had, for example, a little conversation for like the German part. So in Germany it is that this BUSD rewards are first in, first out. If you would hold them for a year, so right now the situation is like this: if you hold the tax for exactly 1 year or longer, it is basically tax free. If you use this before this 1 year is over, you would have to pay like our normal income tax as we have in Germany, but this varies in a lot of countries. So for example, in Switzerland, in Zug, they are not paying any taxes at crypto gains, for example. Yeah, so this is, yeah, I basically cannot answer the question because this is, yeah, very hard since every country is handling all of this in a different way. Lifestyle Ninja, don't pay taxes. Don't don't get Nathan into trouble. Lifestyle, don't get him into trouble. um, what tax is the income tax? Depends on your income. So the more you are earning, the more you have to pay in taxes. Like for the income tax part, I think it is up to 49% or something like this. But additionally, in Germany, we are also paying um, like health insurance and all this stuff because this is basically forced in Germany for the people, which is a good thing, I can tell you, because basically in Germany no one has to worry about going to the doctor or something like this or being without a job. So the country will pay, at least for some time, if you have been, for example, fired from your current job and can't find another one. So yes, this is what we pay taxes for. Yes, Elbe, for always the best advice. Just ask a tax consultant. Yeah. But you're gonna build our own island anyway, no tax. Oh, right. I think Raleigh found the main English talk channel. Perfect. Um, sounds like South Africa, except the healthcare here sucks. Yeah, we are very blessed with the German system. I have to say, really. I don't want to go into like politics or something like this, but I can tell you in Germany we are pretty blessed with the way the system works and also the way that the tax system works. Of course, it always, yeah, sucks to pay a lot of taxes, and it sucks to see the taxes getting, yeah, pulled off automatically of your paycheck every month. But still, it's a kind of easy way of living in Germany, since a lot of the important things are done already. We need the island, yeah. You know, the goal for us to have Bankers Island is that, yeah, basically everyone needs to hold. Yeah, this is pretty simple. Just hold. Just create a community-driven honeypot, and you will see that we will reach the point of having our own Bankers Island very quickly. Yes, Hodl is island. um, okay. Yeah, community-driven honeypot. Yeah, don't get this wrong right now, but it's basically the way to get rich. Just create a honeypot as a community, and you will get rich over time. I can assure you that. Um, okay. Yeah, don't please don't get this wrong anywhere. Yeah, that people will say, oh, they want to create a honeypot. No, we do not want to. Yeah, just don't get this wrong there. Crypto space is because crypto space is really weird sometimes. So someone might see this and yeah, spread it out in a wrong in a wrong way. Emotional damage. What? Scam BankersDream token on MM Finance? Be careful. Like a copycat of our token, or what do you mean there, Spatron? Um, because we had quite some copies of our like token which are scams. But I actually don't know MM Finance, so I can't tell at all. No, no, it's a mention check. What? Okay, wait, Spatron is actually sitting in the AMA, so if he can just drop some more info in it, into what he actually wanted to say there, then because Flamebull says that he wanted to just mention that there is a BankersDream token on MM Finance. Whatever MM Finance is, yeah, just stay safe out there. Again, be sure we won't DM you first. We won't ask for any funds. We have some people going around which are impersonating um, us, like the team members, also the mods. We also saw some people are impersonating the mods. Yeah, just stay safe from this side. They are pretty stupid. They are just using copy paste. So actually, my fake Buka scammer friend was writing me like the real Buka, which is just showing that this person has no brain at all. But yeah, just be safe in here. We caught one yesterday, Flame. Yeah, this is a lot of weird things going on. How long do you guys think will banks take to reach EGC's today's market cap and volume? Any thoughts? Um, Hard to say. It depends on different factors. Yeah, it just depends on different factors. The best thing we could do is just to simply um, stick our heads down as a community and as a team, and just work towards our goals. Yeah, just this is the way we approach it. We are setting like small milestones, like for example, registering the live event in Swiss and all that other stuff. Yeah. Can I answer that question at Paul Buka? Yes, Moneybin. Go on. Yeah, I won't say community-driven honeypot again. Basically, yeah. Just be aware, yeah, with every pump happening, especially the pump we had before, yeah. So basically, this overall pump from the starting point made a 150x from the pre-sale price. Be sure that you will always see a correction. Yeah, it is healthy and needed to see a correction. Yeah, we need the people to take the profits. Otherwise, our liquidity would reach a very critical stage if we are only running vertically up. And also be sure at some point, of course, we can run vertically up all the time and just go to 1 billion straight market cap, but at some point you will see a very, very hard crash. Yeah, the longer such a vertical movement goes, the harder is the crash and the actual correction afterwards. So I can tell you as a team, of course, yeah, it sucks that the chart was going so smoothly up and everything, and right now we are having the correction and the floor finding. Additionally, with this market condition on top, yeah, with a very silent crypto space overall, but don't get worried about these things. Yeah, we need this. Otherwise, we would not be able to to reach a healthy liquidity stage, like a healthy liquidity ratio. And I would rather have the people, for example, the person which dumped 20k in one go, I would rather have them dump this right now than dump it at a 5x in where he would dump like 100k instantly. Yeah. Just shake them out now. We need this. We need a correction. And at some point you will see the buy pressure will be higher than the selling pressure. And this is the time for the turnaround then again. Yeah, just don't get worried too fast, because people tend to get really worried if they see right after a pump a correction happening. Yeah, you need this. This is needed. But one thing to add, if you see someone like Chris or Moneybin or anyone else sharing a tweet or a Reddit post and you have the time and you actually see it, just join in there. Yeah, retweet, upvote, comment, something like this. We need to have this on a consistent base. Yeah, this was helping us a lot with the recent pump we had. It was like a lot of help for the recent pump, but this is something we also notice as a team. Yeah, of course, if we are pumping, the hype is big. A lot of people are very active in the chat. If there is a Reddit post dropped into the chat, like instantly 50 people will attack this Reddit post and just share it and everything. But if you have the time, just help us out as a team, but also work as a community for this free exposure being created. Yeah, because these are especially times in which this free exposure is very important. Yeah, in a rough market situation, right now having a correction, yeah, this is the time to be very, very active and just to join like some of the Reddit posts, upvotes and comments. And I think there's still the shill contest go. Yes, Robert Chi just said it in the chat. We have a ongoing shill contest worth 6 BNB. So basically you can win 6 BNB in this shilling contest. Yes, this is true. Lifestyle Ninja. That a lot of the Reddit group people which are in there are looking for a quick pump and dump, but I can tell you we have a lot of people which actually came from Reddit and are now long-term holders or are aiming to be long-term holders. It is always, we just need a chance to convince the people of our project and the team. If they never join us as a project, we would never have the chance, yeah, for them to convert them into long-term holders. And this is something we try to do. Yeah, we try to reach out in every possible direction. Yeah, and try to get good holders there. With or without contest, I'm on it. Yeah, use the contest. If someone could drop the this shilling channel, I think the contest was also tied with the proof of shilling in the shilling channel. Yes, Robert, she just forwarded it again. Perfect. How will you choose the 0.2 BNB ref? Just randomly. We are having a Bobby Buybot group in which only the Bobby Buybot sits in. And basically we just go through, pick a random transaction, and this is the winner overall. So yeah, basically very random at all. Have a nice evening, Edda. Very nice evening. And if you are watching it, have fun with watching the Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl, yes, the Super Bowl is today. Here is afternoon. Yeah, we are 9 p.m. Hey, Moneybin, how are you?
Okay, new man.
Yeah, you're very delayed.
How are you doing? How are you doing, Jim?
Hey, Moneybin. Hi.
Can you hear me now? How are you doing? You well?
Hard to have a conversation with you because you're very delayed right now. Classic money bin. Yes, we need to moon this chart so we can get him stalling. Honestly,
I'm awesome. That I'm just that awesome that I come in stages.
yeah, hard to talk with you with the delay. So
I said
stalling.
I'm that awesome. I come in stages, in layers.
Oh, we really need to get him stalling. I can't handle this anymore. um, can someone help me out there from like the US side? When is at what time is the Super Bowl? Like honestly, I have no clue from the time side. What time is it starting?
I'm North America, Eastern. It's
Yeah,
6:30 here. So
6:30. All right.
yeah,
Need to
is the
convert
kickoff.
this. Ah, this is like
So for UTC, you have to add 5 hours for UTC
so if
for my
it's
time.
6, it should be
Uh, 11 UTC.
11 UTC, and this is in German time, like, yeah, 12.
It's midnight for us, yeah.
Yeah, midnight. Oh,
But
okay.
it really
Wow,
starts at 2 o'clock and goes to like 10 in the morning.
wow.
Oh my. Nah, I can't do this. I have the first meeting very early in the morning. I can't do this. Canceling. I know. No, I can't. Just tell me tomorrow if it was a nice Super Bowl. I think there are some like crypto.com and companies like this want to advertise on the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, they
So,
do the halftime show.
oh, the halftime show. All right, I need to rewatch the halftime show then definitely. Can do a Super Bowl anyway. Yeah, tough, no? Even Coca-Cola is doing a hiring ad in Super Bowl. A lot of big advertising money there at the Super Bowl. It will be over by 4 a.m. You got oh, will be tough, but I think I will just watch the kickoff and all this stuff. Remember, for those going to Super Bowl parties, good chance for your friends to when they are drunk. Oh, Robert. Okay, for my winning strategy. Oh, all right. Um, but again, it was a very nice AMA we had today. But right now, 9 p.m. UTC, we have a team meeting later on. So I will end the video call for today. Was a very nice video call as always. We should keep this up, especially with this, yeah, like a bit of chitter chatter at the end of the AMA. It's very nice to have it this way. Thank you all for attending, and a lot of fun for the people which are on Super Bowl parties or something like that. Yes, but Flamebull, I think it was LB4, right? Just drop it again, Flamebull, if it was LB4. Alright, perfect, because I will do this right. With the other things I need to do after, like right now. Alright, people. Um, take care. Have a lot of fun at the Super Bowl parties, watching the Super Bowl if you are. Otherwise, enjoy, like I guess, the rest of the weekend, and we will, yeah, hear each other tomorrow. All right, people. See ya and bye bye.